Statement regarding Chi Alpha. We are heartbroken to hear allegations related to Daniel Savala and the pain his reported actions caused. The Assemblies of God stands in strong opposition to the teachings and practices he seems to have endorsed. While he did not hold credentials with the Assemblies of God and was never on staff within Chi Alpha Campus Ministries, the General Council of the Assemblies of God takes matters of this nature seriously and will do everything we can to help. When the national office was first notified of the possibility of Mr. Savala's proximity to certain Chi Alpha groups and his status as a sex offender, it took action to inform relevant campus ministries of his status and warn them to immediately cease contact and not permit students or leaders to be around him. The relevant district offices were also notified of the reports. The General Council's purview is focused on credentialed ministers. As such, it has taken actions including the dismissal of ministers and is using its best efforts through an investigation to discern what occurred and to respond appropriately to those findings. The North Texas District and the South Texas District have announced investigations based on recent information and are also taking steps as they discover new information. Should you have any first-hand information related to the allegations surrounding Mr. Savala, please email reports@chialpha.com.
Statement regarding Chi Alpha. We are heartbroken to hear allegations related to Daniel Savala and the pain his reported actions caused. The Assemblies of God stands in strong opposition to the teachings and practices he followed. While he did not hold credentials with the Assemblies of God and was never on staff with any Chi Alpha campus ministry, the General Council of the Assemblies of God takes matters of this nature seriously and will do everything we can to help. When a report first surfaced to the General Council and National Chi Alpha in 2018 of Mr. Savala's proximity to certain local Texas Chi Alpha groups, the appropriate districts with which these campuses are affiliated were notified. National Chi Alpha, which serves as a resource for locally operated chapters, made relevant Chi Alpha leaders aware of his status and warned them to cease contact and not permit students or leaders to be around him. The General Council and National Chi Alpha first became aware of reports of sexual contact with college students at certain Chi Alpha campuses in Texas in April 2023. This triggered district and local investigations into the various allegations. These processes begin at the district level, where investigations into the validity of an accusation may result in the filing of charges against a minister's credential. Once charges are filed, a district hearing occurs by the District Credentials Committee. Action is then referred to the General Council Credentials Committee to consider the recommendation of the district. During this period of time, public comment on cases under investigation remains limited to protect the privacy of victims, witnesses, and the accused. An additional period of time must elapse prior to the publication of a dismissed minister's name, in print or electronically, pursuant to bylaw provisions. The General Council continues to take appropriate actions, including dismissal of ministers in response to the investigative findings.
Savala's message, Robinson's message, is still being taught in Chi Alpha chapters right now. Again, this is a complete cult that is in no way encouraging sound biblical doctrine. You know what it really is? I'll tell you what it really is. It's demonic. That's exactly what it is.
Chi Alpha. I get it. Along the spectrum and ministry lines, there are times when there are hiccups. There are times when there are shortcomings. There are times when there are failures.
That's much better, Chi Alpha. Daniel and Jessica serve as part of the Chi Alpha campus ministry at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and is currently serving at Life Ministries in Edinburgh, Texas. And as soon as they get their sailboat fixed, they'll give you a ride in the Gulf.
It's demonic. That's exactly what it is.